Here we go. Sweden against France, the kind of match where one mistake can change everything. The stadium already sounds like a knockout night. And this is not a game you watch casually. Beautiful conditions, but this should not feel calm for long. I'll guide this like a live match with story when the game gives us space. France bring the favorites weight. Sweden bring the underdog's bite. Sweden facing France. Nerves, speed, and cold finishing. On paper, France looks stronger, but paper burns fast on the pitch. Sweden cannot just survive. They have to make France uncomfortable. Both managers will have hammered that message home. Let's go. This could get wild. Sweden's shape is about compactness and quick exits. In this system, the wingbacks matter massively. Too deep and France suffocate them. Too high and space opens behind. Balance is everything tonight. One bad step and Mbappe is already in space. Now France, a lineup full of problems for any defense. Mine in goal. Calm hands, sharp reactions, big match status. France have pace and power at the back. But no defense is untouchable. Tchouaméni and Rabiot give them control and bite in midfield, and up front Mbappe where football and pressure always meet. The captaincy noise follows him, but this is where leaders answer. Kickoff, and Sweden are not here to hide. France want control, but Sweden are already snapping into them. This is the early fight for tempo. If Sweden survive the opening rhythm, this could become nasty for France. You cannot let France run. Once they fly, it's too late. Good defending, the attack dies before it becomes serious. He's having a go. Blocked. That is exactly how Sweden must defend. Top defending. No panic. Dembele receives it, danger straight away. Alice is close, France looking for the clever pass. This might open up. But Sweden read it first. Very smart. Pressure again down the flank. This is dangerous. Goal. Sweden strike first. So much for the easy script. On the replay, the finish is prepared beautifully. He catches it so cleanly. Top-level hit. The keeper had very little chance. France restart. Now it is about reaction, not reputation. These goals test a dressing room in real time. Alice on the ball. Dembele accelerates. France want an instant answer. But Sweden keep the line. Tight, aggressive, but not reckless. There is space for a delivery. Turnover. Excellent defensive work. The positioning is perfect. Good ball forward. Mbappe is moving. France are searching for the channel, but it comes to nothing. Sweden are not cracking. This is why the game is interesting. France are not being allowed to look pretty. Mainin reads it. Shot. Saved. Brilliant reaction. France survive a moment that could have hurt badly. Sweden have smelled a weak spot. France need cleaner possession. Dembele wants the 1v1. His dribbling always puts defenders in trouble. The ball moves on. Here comes the delivery. Danger. Saved. The keeper keeps the match alive. Short corner. No way through. Possession lost. The edge of the box is defended well. Flag up, offside. Yes, he went just too early. He needed to hold the run half a step. France build again. Sweden shift across as a block. Every second pass matters now. France do not want a hopeful shot. Sweden wait for the break. That feels like their plan. Not beauty for beauty's sake. Just punishment at the right time. Dembele again. One body feint and the defender is already worried. Pass inside. Sweden are late by a second. France need the final ball. Gyökeres is close. That is Sweden's power threat. Excellent threaded pass. Another wave might come. Well done. This could become something. The keeper saves. That was getting dangerous. At this level, that is exactly what you expect. France corner. A chance to come back. Set pieces can flip games like this. The delivery has to be perfect. Sweden prepare to clear. Rabiot collects it. France keep the pressure on. Shot blocked. Rabiot is there again. That is not enough. France need sharpness. Sweden look like they know the script. Chance. Goal. Sweden have a second. Now this is a serious statement. France are in trouble. The replay shows pure power. Look at the follow-through, no hesitation. Sweden are not just surviving. They are punishing. France have to climb out of a deep hole now. This is the old question. What happens when France's plan breaks? Deschamps loves control, but now he needs fire. France begin to press. Mbappe wants it quicker. Alice finds a pocket. Goal. France are back in it. That is the lifeline. And the momentum is no longer clean. What a turn. He is in exactly the right place. The first touch is calm. Good goal. Huge timing. 2-1, and the game is alive again. Sweden must stay calm now. France can smell weakness. Now the mental game begins. Mbappe drifts wider. Dembele drags a defender away. Alice looks between the lines. Sweden have to survive this spell. The ball goes wide. France are around the box again. Pressure building. The strike is not clean. Sweden breathe for a second. Away we go again. Could be level. So close. That was the equalizer chance. Very close. Good effort, just not perfect. Corner delivered. Keeper holds it. And the move starts again. This pace is perfect for the neutral. France take risks now. Sweden look behind the line. The game is open. An open game against France is a dangerous bargain. But Sweden are not soft either. Isak and Gyökeres are not just names. They are constant danger. From 2 down to level, unbelievable. France drag themselves back. That is why teams fear them. Class, speed, timing. Sweden have taken a mental hit. Two to 2. We start again. Now this is a different match. The comeback is complete. Is there a winner? Now it is about character. France sensed the moment. They are getting closer. The angle was tight, but the effort was good. Just wide. He still took it on. Confidence is there. That is an important signal. Sweden cannot drop too deep. If they sit back too early, France will pick them apart. But Sweden have speed to answer, especially through Isak. He can escape in half a moment. France have the ball again. Control is getting heavier. The midfield fight is real now. Rabiot is made for this kind of duel. Sweden hold for now, but the attack fades. Alice, great ball in behind. Chance. Goal. France have turned it around. They lead after looking almost broken. The pass is surgical. The finish is calm, but still difficult. Excellent goal. Three to 2. What a game. Sweden now have to respond. This is how quickly football changes. Minutes ago, France were scrambling. Now they dictate. Corner. Another chance. The crowd feels this could matter. Delivered, keeper holds. Another chance to build. France are pressing hard. Again, a chance. Corner to keep the pressure alive. Safe hands. Gyökeres on the ball. could be a counter. Delivery. Good diving save. Expected maybe, but still important. Ball into the box. Halftime whistle. What a half goals, swings, and chaos. The star is not only the scorer. Off-ball movement is deciding so much. That is how elite teams win space. Goals matter, but look at the runs, and how teammates open lanes. The second half should be nervous. France lead, but only just. And Sweden have already shown they are not finished. The ball is moving again. Sweden start higher. Short corner, interesting choice. They are setting up the chance. Interception. They can break. Good ball forward. Strike blocked. Mbappe wants the pass. The defense wins it back quickly. There is space to attack. Mbappe is close again. Again through the left channel. France try to freeze the rhythm, but Sweden refused to let them breathe. This is a real test of depth now. Not just stars, the bench matters too. Fresh legs can decide this. Every Swedish set piece feels huge. The delivery is coming. Ball into the box. Nearly found the target. That was a quality cross. That is how panic starts. France survive for now. Important interception. Something could develop. Chance to equalize. He had to score. He knows it. From there, you have to punish the keeper. Attack over. Counter chance now. France spread the play. Mbappe waits for it. Here he is. Mbappe. France push with options. And they win it back. Sweden look for Isak. Isak is moving. He is dangerous without needing much. One run and the defense retreats. France must keep the distance. Loose ball. Sharp reaction. France make a change. Short corner. Will the space open? Solid save. Another ball in. Count nearby. Chance for transition. Sweden are ready to run. That is their weapon. Isak and Gyökeres can punish one loose touch. Delivery from wide. Corner given. Time is going, but the drama is alive. Sweden need one clean strike. Corner delivered. Cleared away. France try to slow it down. Hard to calm this kind of game. The tempo breaks open again. Delivery. Cleared from danger. France need more care in possession. They try to move again. Keeper holds it. Offside, the defense breathes. A change is coming. France have controlled more, but the score is still fragile. That is why one moment can flip it. Saved. Brilliant. How has he stopped that? That keeps the team alive and keeps the viewer locked in. Another chance building. Sweden are still fighting. France sit a little deeper. That is risky. Shot. Block, maybe a goal-saving one. Those plays are remembered after full time. Nice forward pass. France stretch the width. Great ball-winning work. Very important defending. Gyökeres searches again. Ball in. This could be it. Goal. Sweden are back from the brink. A timely equalizer. That is character. France have a problem again. Now the pressure is on the favorite. Sweden believe. Excellent goal. This match is pure swing. Exactly what the neutral wants. Rabiot on the ball. France try to answer instantly. Corner. The delivery matters. Sweden hold the zone, but that will not be enough forever. Looks like the right ball. Isak. Goal. Sweden lead again. That is a hammer blow to France's script. Isak does what Europe watches him for. Strikers can stay quiet, then decide everything. And this is where the post-Zlatan question returns. Isak and Gyökeres are the new answer. They are not copying the old icon. They are writing their own story and doing it on the biggest stage. France now have to rescue themselves. Time is running out, but with this squad, never write them off. Mbappe is still there. Alice still finds pockets. Dembele can still explode wide, but Sweden are standing firm. Another goal moment goes their way. The match has turned again. Here we go. Now Sweden must protect the lead. Good ball forward. Late equalizer. Feels possible. Turnover. Excellent positioning. France push with everything left. Sweden try not to drop too deep. That is the trap. One cross and everything resets. Isak looks for space. Isak again. Defender stops the turn. This game is exhausting to watch. Every pass has nerves attached. France push the line up. Sweden can hit the space. Maybe one last burst. Karlström. Lindelof joins. What a chance. Superb reflexes. Huge save. Corner. Maybe the moment to seal it. Chance. Another look. Shot blocked. Full time, and the home crowd erupts. That is the win they came for. The finish was brilliant. Sweden wore them down and got the reward. A huge win. The main man earned this moment. First-class performance. All smiles, match ball in hand. He was too much for this defense. France never handled his movement, and that is a match worth replaying.